Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10.
Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're going to look at the top 10 coldest Magic cards of the week. These are good cards to be aware of if you're thinking of making some purchases, because in a lot of these cases it might be a good time, or maybe soon will be a good time to pull the trigger on these cards. As always, we're basing this on percentage decrease and a change in the number of sales out there in the marketplace over the course of the week. And before I get into the details of today's video, I again do want to say thank you to all the support, all the comments I've been getting, amazing comments, and the outpouring of just love and support from everybody out there. Now that the channel is back and operating again, there's been so many amazing comments. I can't answer them all. I'm just trying to go through, read them, at least acknowledge that I've read them. And again, just thank you all. There's been a lot of super thanks tips coming in, a lot of new patrons. Just so much support. Thank you all so much. I can't tell you how much it means. And on that note, just a couple quick things. I do want to say thank you to Lord Pepsi, who gave a super thanks tip for last Wednesday's video. And we also have begun doing shout outs for our silver and gold patrons, and also our 2 higher tiers of YouTube members. So today's shout out is going to go to one of our gold patrons who's been with us for a while, Cesareo Garasa. Thank you, Cesareo, for all your support on Patreon and your support here on YouTube. Can't tell you how much it means, and thank you so much. And also thank you, Lord Pepsi, as well. The super thanks tips really were incredible last week. Again, can't thank you enough, all of you, for all your help and love and support. And one more thing, as you know, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, there's a lot of things to choose from in the world of Magic out there. Ravnica Remastered came out recently. You can pre-order Murders at Karlov Manor. They also have pre-orders for the Fallout decks. Lots of stuff. And remember, whenever you use that promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated. So thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into our top 10. Number 10 is Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. This is the foil copy from the Commander 2019 deck Primal Genesis, and it goes down $1.12 this week to $8.84. That's a 46% decrease. So this is used as a commander for some cat decks sometimes, but usually you see this in the 99 of Ren and Siri Inseparable. Marisi is a popular card for these builds, but it is being reprinted now in the Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair commander deck, and that's why the price is coming down. Of course, Marisi is still the best guy around. Number 9 is Lord of the Nazgul from the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth Hosts of Mordor commander deck. This is down $1.13 to $2.95 for a 28% decrease. So this has been a very popular commander card and a solid wraith for the 99 of some builds there too. As this product started circulating more though, we did see the price dip. Now it's going down even more as some players move on to new strategies that are coming out with newer cards. Number 8 this week is Mirrex. This is down $1.22 to $8.90. That's a 12% decrease. So this card has been hot recently due to the amount of play it's seen in Commander, Pioneer, and most importantly for this card, Standard. It's in a bunch of decks there, including the very popular Bant Poison build. You'll find 3 copies in the main there, but in spite of all the play this is seeing, it's still trying to find its price point off the recent spike, so this week it is trending down some. Number 7 is Courts of Ambition. This goes down $1.31 to $3.69. That's a 26% decrease. So this card got a lot of attention when Commander Legends was coming out, since Monarch is a popular mechanic. You see this in a bunch of commander decks like Tergrid God of Fright, for example. But again, players are moving on to some new strategies and decks based on newer cards. Number 6 is a card that appeared in last week's top 10 as well. This is the foil copy from the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Mind Flayers commander deck of Haunted One. It goes down $1.34 this week to $13.82. That's a 9% decrease. So this is a great commander card. It's in lots of builds. You see it in Captain Agathrod decks, which makes sense because that card was also from Mind Flayers. But you also see this in builds like Maronar, for example, there. Now, this card did spike not too long ago, again, when Caverns of Ixalan was coming out, since Vampires and Horrors both got some support there. However, now this is sliding down into its new price point. Number 5 is Flaming Tyrannosaurus, down $1.87 to $9.52. That's a 16% decrease. This is from the Doctor Who Paradox Power Commander deck, And the Doctor Who decks came out around the same time as Caverns of Ixalan, so a lot of Commander players just wanted this to build around dinosaurs there. The card quickly jumped when it came out, and it does see play in a number of Commander builds, but the most popular one is Panthalassa Sun Favored. Now players are turning their attention to a new wave of cards in 2024, and this is retracting some. Number 4 is Zelix Sanity Flyer, down 215 this week to 793. That's a 21% decrease. This is the foil copy from the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Mind Flayer's Commander deck. And you see this in a bunch of Commander builds. Again, Captain Agathrod may be the most common, but it's in others too, like Umbrasphere Manifest, for example. This, however, was another card that spiked when Caverns of Ixalan was coming out, bringing support for horror creatures and mill. Now the card is moving down into its new price point. Number 3 is Marika Brutal Gladiator. This goes down 246 this week to 289. That is a 46% decrease. So this is the in-universe version of the Street Fighter card Zangief the Red Cyclone. It was part of the list for Phyrexia Albi 1. Now the card has been creeping up lately, and it is a fairly popular commander. Now though, we're seeing a good amount of retraction. This is a big dip kinda out of nowhere for this card, so keep an eye on it. It could rebound next week. Our number 2 card is another one we talked about last week, Cephalid Coliseum from Odyssey. It's down 416 to 1611. That's a 21% decrease. The only other tournament legal printing of this card is in From the Vault Realms. Both copies saw a jump when Wilds of Eldraine brought us Talion the Kindly Lord. Many Commander players wanted to build around that card, and Cephalid Coliseum was a good include there. Now some of those players are moving on to other builds, and this card is retracting. Still good in Legacy and Commander though. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. This is down 498 this week to 3229. That's a 13% decrease, and we did talk about this card last week too, but not in the top 10 cold video. It was our number 1 hot card last week. So not too unusual here. A card spikes aggressively, retracts the next week at least somewhat. It has been a big part of a number of standard decks in the current meta, including the popular Rakdos mid-range build. There you see 2 or 3 copies of this in the main. The other format where this sees play, of course, is Commander. It is becoming a fairly popular commander, and it's in the 99 of a number of decks too. Standard and Commander players both want this card, and that led to the big spike last week. Now it is retracting though. Again, we have a card that's coming down, trying to find its true price point after a spike. Alright, with that being said, that's going to do it for our top 10 cold cards of the week. I'm going to hopefully get a stream going later this week, so have your notifications on. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do that yet. That's going to be our first stream back. Give us a chance to talk a little bit. Going to play a little Magic, maybe do a draft. I'll see what's going on Arena. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you all are too. Until next time, though, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day.
Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.